Welcome back to Divine Light with Sunshine. I am Sunshine. So today I wanted to do a reading in regards to what big shift in love is coming towards you, what has led you to this reading. For those who don't know, it does take around 24 to 48 hours for the timestamp to be linked in the description box below. But I do have below the order I'm going to be reading for the signs today. So let's get into it, my lovelies. Okay, so we're going to start off with Aries. What big shift in love is coming towards Aries? What big shift in love is coming towards Aries? So we have here the burden card, emotional and physical weight or load or task responsibility that can be overwhelming. So the big shift that's happening is you're no longer going to feel overwhelmed when it comes to matters of love. You're no longer going to feel like you have no capacity to put in your bag. You're going to feel a lot lighter. This new love journey, this new love energy that's coming in for you is not going to be what it was before. Before, it was heavy. You felt like you just didn't have any room. You couldn't breathe. There wasn't space. There was just something that just wasn't going right. So what's coming towards you when it comes to matters of love is you're going to feel a lot more free. You're going to feel like you do have a lot of space, that you do have freedom to do what you want to do when it comes to matters of love. You're not going to feel like you're overloaded. You're not going to feel overwhelmed. It's going to feel a lot more free and at ease when it comes to love. So we're going to move on to the next sign, which is Sagittarius. So let's see, what is the big love shift that is coming to Sagittarius? What is the big love shift? So we have here balance and solution. So maintain stability, a situation where opposite forces are balancing. So you're going to have a lot more balance come into your love life. You've been probably feeling like things just haven't been working out. It's either you would meet a person and things just seem like it was going to be okay with you guys, but it didn't work out. It's just things didn't connect. Or in your current situation when it comes to love, things may be one-sided, one person doing more than the other. You know, there seems to be a not even give and take, but what's coming in for you is that's going to be shifting and changing. So that problem, that challenging situation that you're going through where things have not been feeling balanced, what is changing for you is balance is coming in. You're going to feel more balance in your relationship. You're going to feel more balance when it comes to matters of love. You're not going to feel like there's this overwhelming feeling. You're overcoming this problem and this situation, and more balance is going to be coming in for you. So there seems to be like the efforts that you've been trying to achieve and work on a situation is what is coming in for you. That's the blessing. So we're going to move on to the next sign. So let's see, what is the big shift that wants to come in for Leo when it comes to love? What is the big love shift? So we have here the Bear card and the Ladder card. Okay, so you've probably been feeling before in your love life like you always had to be on safeguard. You always had to feel like you had to protect yourself physically, mentally. There was a sense of feeling like you almost were going to battle when it came to the matters of love. And there was this goal that you were trying to achieve. And it just felt like in love situations before, it was like you kept climbing and it wasn't working out. But what's coming in, the blessing that's coming in for you is you're no longer going to feel like you have to fight for love. You're not going to feel as if that there's just mountains and mountains to climb. That is all shifting and moving away from you. What you're now going to feel is you're now going to feel like you can kind of just get comfortable in your skin, that you can let your guard in, that you don't have to put in the only effort when it comes to matters of love. So what's coming in for you is a relationship that is going to feel so much more flowing. It's going to feel so much more at ease. You're going to feel like things are just going and moving along in a direction that you want. And it's on both sides. It's like both people giving in a relationship instead of it feeling one side. You're going to feel so much more safe physically and mentally. So that's really great. We're going to move on to the next sign. So let's see, what is the big shift that's coming in love when it comes to Cancer? So for Cancer, what is the big shift in love coming in? So we have here the luck and the cross cards. So there's definitely going to be some events that are coming in that's going to be a lot more happy, more beneficial for you. You could be going to church or something about religious beliefs and spirituality, prayers. You've been praying for things to be better. There's been a sense of feeling like there's things that are good, but there was also things that you didn't like when it came to the matters of love. And I feel like that's all clearing away. I keep emphasizing on the word prayer in the second card, and I feel like you've been praying for this to shift and for it to change. And this, if this reading has stumbled on you, this is your confirmation that there will be a shift. Your luck is changing when it comes to the matters of love. It feels as if this is a prayer that you've been praying for a while, and it's finally coming through for you. So I love that for you, Cancer. Okay, so let's see. The next sign is Scorpio. So what is the big love shift that is coming in for Scorpio? So we have here the Ladder card and the luck card coming out again. So you are going to have a lot more luck when it comes to the matters of love. Your love life is definitely going to feel very faded, very destined. You know, it's going to feel like it's almost like a fairy tale in a sense. There's this very light and positive energy that I feel coming in. There's been some sort of goal, something that you've been wanting when it came to the matter of love, and you've been on quite a bit of a journey here. I'm very drawn to the fact of the stairway and how long it is, and you can't even see where it ends. So this journey when it came to matters of love has probably been feeling like, when is it ever going to be my time? And I feel like this is the time that's coming in for you. This is the big shift. Your luck is changing when it comes to love. Things are getting so much better for you. So I love that. So we're going to move on to the next sign, which is Pisces. So what big love shift is coming in for Pisces? What can Pisces expect? So we have here effort, unreachable, and family. So the shift that's coming in for you is you've probably been feeling like when it comes to relationships, you haven't had that family and that happy bond. You haven't had that, feeling of unconditional love. And that's what's shifting for you. So there's been something that you put in some sort of effort to change your love life. And I feel like the benefits are coming in because you're going to have this unconditional love. You're going to have this love where it's just the two of you understand each other. You get each other, it's almost like, even there are things that may be not good about you and there's things that are good about you. It doesn't matter. The person doesn't care. Obviously they want the best for you, but at the end of the day, it's like they don't judge you for things that other people would consider as flaws or, disappointments in life. They don't even care about that. They love you for you. It's like this love that, you don't need anything else but each other. When people say like, wherever you go, I'll be happy. There's this energy of feeling like you're finally getting that family bond of a love, okay? A love story, your efforts. I'm very drawn to the fact of this rainbow here in the background, and you've been through quite a difficult situation when it comes to love. And I feel like, how the rain would come and then the rainbow comes afterwards. And I feel like your rain season is over and just the abundance of the rainbow is what's going to be shining for you. So I love that. Okay, so we're going to move on to the next sign. Thank you so much, Angel. So if you're still here, you can ask a question if you like, but I'll move on to the next sign in the meantime. So we are moving on to Taurus. Okay, so what is the big love shift that's coming in for Taurus? So we have here freedom and angel. Okay, so you're having someone that's coming in with really good intentions. Okay, they are someone that has been godly protected for you. Okay, there's a message that's coming in for you, and oh my god, I love it. So there's like a cage here and then there's like a little mini cage there at the bottom. So you've probably been feeling before like you were trapped and you couldn't have the independence and the stability that you wanted when it comes to love. And And that's what's shifting for you. You're finally going to have that freedom. You're going to be free. Like in both cards, there's this essence of flying and free, and that just being yourself and just being okay. I love this. So you're going to have definitely a love where you feel like you can be you. You don't have to hold back. You don't have to restrict yourselves. You're not going to feel like these are these obstacles. You're really going to be feeling very content and happy with this new love situation. Okay, we're going to move on to the next sign, which is Virgo. So what is the big love switch for Virgo that's coming in? Okay, so we have here harvest and we also have here rat. So you've probably been feeling before when it came to the matters of love that you had to hide, you had to maneuver a certain way. It was like there had to be like certain things that you did when it came to love. When you think about, when the rat's trying to find the cheese, they have to run around and, watch their guard, make sure there's no one gonna steal the cheese from them or get them, right? But with this energy coming in with the harvest, you are changing from that kind of type of love. You are harvesting in results that you've been wanting. It's like, it's not going to be a love where it's like just one-sided. You're going to be feeling as if this is someone that matches you. That's like, like your twin in a sense. You're definitely going to be feeling a lot of emotions for this connection. There's going to be a lot of things that click and connected when it came to the matters of love with this person. So you're definitely going to be feeling such a different aspect, because from going from feeling like you had to like run or like you had to like be strategic when it came to matters of love, and now you're going to have something where it's just more free, it's just more better, and it's going to be a matched situation. So I love that. Okay, so let's move on to next sign, which is Capricorn. So what big love shift is coming in for Capricorn? What can they expect? So we have here puppet and we have here rubbish. So when it came to matters of love before, you were feeling as if it's almost like someone was very controlling. Someone it had to be their way. There was like manipulation in a sense. This was something that it was like a love where you weren't shown how worthy you are, how beautiful you are, how amazing you are. It was this love before, well, it just didn't work out. And I don't want to stick on that, because what's coming in is you're going to feel as if it's not a relationship where it's controlling. It's a relationship where you work together. You work things out. If there's a situation where it's not going right, you sit down and you talk about it and you find a solution. You're going to be feeling such a massive shift. Because, to go from rubbish to success, that is so beautiful. I love that for you. Sorry for whatever you have gone through in the past, for this past person, these past relationships, but do not lose hope, because what's on the horizon for you in love is definitely something that's going to be more rewarding, something that's not going to be making you feel sad, something that is not going to be feeling as if you can't speak up. You're going to be having a love where you can speak up. You are going to feel compatible. You are going to be feeling like it's an actual relationship instead of something that is one-sided. Okay, I love that. So we are going to move on to, I want to say Aquarius. I hope I'm right. Let's see. What is the big shift for Aquarius that wants to come in? So we have here cold. Okay, so what's coming in, the big shift for you is you're no longer going to be feeling like love is cold. You're no longer going to be feeling like you always find someone that is emotionally detached. You're going to be finding someone that is emotionally available. You're moving from the season, if you were to think about seasons as like from winter, and you're going to jump past spring and you go straight to summer. Like that's the type of love and shift that's coming in for you. We have here the moon card. So there's definitely going to be an aspect of you feeling very dreamy in this love. There is going to be certain parts where you're going to feel like you don't really know exactly where something's going to go, but there is going to be a point where it gets revealed to you. I feel as if with the moon card coming out, there's a little bit of a illusion part, but your intuition, your subconscious is going to guide you. It's going to lead you to that love that is so much more promising. So we're going to move on to the next sign, which is Gems. So let's see, what is the big shift for Geminis that is coming in? So we have here rejection and justice. So what's coming in is you're no longer going to be feel that sense of feeling unwanted. You're going to be feeling so wanted in this next stage of your life when it comes to love. You're going to be feeling like the scales have balanced. There was some sort of unbalance or something that wasn't going right in your current, love life or your past love life. And what's shifting and changing is going to balance out. You're going to feel a sense of fairness, people being accountable, just making decisions together in this partnership. You're not going to feel one-sided. You're not going to feel like you have to carry it all by yourself and you're just dragging on. That energy is moving out. You're no longer going to be feeling that heaviness when it comes to love. You're going to feel a lot more light and a lot better. So I love the balance is coming in for your love life because it's going to feel so much lighter for you. Okay. So let's move on to the next sign, which is Libra. So let's see, what is the message for Libra when it comes to love? What is the big shift? Oh, you have here the luck card. So many people got the luck card. I love it. So you're gonna definitely have a lot of abundance, a lot of happy moments, a lot of feeling like this magical energy. I feel as if like you're gonna be smiling so hard that your cheeks hurt. Oh my gosh, I love that for you. So things are definitely benefiting in a positive way for you, in a positive direction, okay? And we also have here the change card. So definitely a huge transformation, definitely a shift, definitely feeling like you're gonna be just on this blissful energy. Like how when you look at a butterfly and you see how beautiful it is and all its colors and every parts of it, it's like this love that's shifting for you. This loving energy is just gonna feel so amazing, like your favorite chocolate bar, your beautiful nice a slice of cake, whatever that yummy goodness is coming in when it comes to love and that big shift for you. So you definitely have luck on your side. You definitely have a lot more promising things. And also in the background here, which I love, is there's these hearts in the background of the luck card. So much abundance for you. Okay. And just before I go, if anyone wants to ask a question, I can pull a card for you. I will wait a couple seconds, and then if not, I will sign. So I'm going to leave it at that, guys. Until next time, wish you all the best.